Hi, I'm Abigail Osry.
And I'm Emily Osry. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 23 of El Camino Reality.
This week we look at how becoming a charter school has made a difference at El Camino.
Give you an inside look at Powderpuff and how the juniors are preparing for the big game.
Bring you a public service announcement.
And of course, toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up.
For 5 years now, El Camino has functioned as an independent charter school.
And with that come many benefits.
That's right. Angel Rouse, Janin Yap, and Jared Stein explain how charter has made a difference here at El Camino.
The 2015 to 2016 school year marks El Camino's 5th year of being a charter school. What exactly does that mean? Well, before, when we were part of LAUSD, the state would distribute its funding to each school district, and each school district distributes it further down to each school. But now that we're charter, the funding goes directly from the state to El Camino. So, what exactly are the benefits?
Well, we went charter in the first place because we were lacking the funds to support our students. So we were able to keep more teachers here, able to have more elective classes for our students, and just a wide variety of classes for our students.
The benefits are the autonomy for the school, making sure we have unique needs that are uniquely met. When you're part of a large district, there tends to be a cookie-cutter approach to what a school needs, and each school is unique. So the benefit for a school-going charter is making sure those needs are met for the students and the teachers and the community.
The biggest benefit is probably the flexibility we have in spending money. The district doesn't tell us exactly how we have to do it or what categories the money has to come from. Just give us a lot more freedom to do what we need to do for the kids.
Programs, I think a lot of our elective classes like foods, clothing, maybe elective math classes. We're going to try a multivariable calculus next year, so I think those elective classes would be eliminated because of the high numbers of students that have to be in classes in the district.
We now are able to provide supplies to teachers that will allow them to teach what they want to teach in the classroom. So we're not short on supplies. Even things like paper, when we were with LAUSD, was hard for us to come by. And now the supplies are readily available to the students and the teachers.
Interestingly, it really hasn't changed that much. We decided to still use district maintenance and operations staff, so when we need things repaired or replaced or fixed, we still call district people to come in and do that for us.
So happy 5 years being charter El Camino. For El Camino Reality, this is Angel Rouse.
Hey, when is Powderpuff? Oh, it's this Friday. Manisha Kaur and Roni Haziza bring you an advance on how these girls are preparing for the field.
Every year, seniors and juniors compete in a game of Powderpuff, in which girls play football and boys are the cheerleaders.
We are preparing for the game by having practices for 2 hours, at least 2 to 3 times per week. We try to go for 4, but that's hard since not everyone can make it.
Practice has been going great. Offense has been damaging the defense.
We do conditioning and then we do a bunch of plays. It's fun and we learn a lot.
They've came to pick up a lot of the formations, the defensive formations. Our defense is doing amazing. Our offense is working, and it should be a good game.
I feel great. We're definitely going to beat the seniors, that's for sure. We're beating the seniors.
It should be a challenging game, seeing that we are playing against some of our teammates, they're the other coaches. So they know what's up too, so it should be a very interesting game.
Going up against the seniors shouldn't be too difficult.
I just hope we win, maybe blow the seniors out. I mean, we know they're going to try to cheat, but we're going to try to beat them.
Juniors never win. We don't know why, but we're really good this year, so we all want to win, and we think we're going to win.
We're hoping that they will have fun, learn how to play a beautiful game.
So don't forget to come out March 4th and watch the Powderpuff game. For El Camino Reality, this is Manisha Kaur.
Speaking of sports, here's a public service announcement by Maddie Amaro, Jennifer Burstein, and Nash McReynolds that breaks a common stereotype.
Student athletes just don't have the brains like everyone else.
We actually have to study and work because unlike them, we don't have a free ride through college.
Jocks probably pay people to take tests for them.
How hard could it be to make a basket or kick a ball?
Cheerleaders are such airheads.
They act like it's a talent to run around and hit a ball.
But you see, that's not always the case. I can't imagine how hard it must be to juggle school and practice. I mean, how do they study for finals and go to practices and games? I wonder how tight their schedules must be. I just think student athletes don't get the respect they deserve.
Next time you have something to say about a dumb jock, remember that it's way more than just throwing a ball or making a goal. Treat student athletes with the respect they deserve.
And now let's toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up.
Thanks, Emily. Last Wednesday, the El Camino Real girls varsity soccer team faced off with the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round of the CIF LA City Section Division I playoffs. Shelby Vasich and Sierra Withers scored the goals for El Camino Real as they defeated their West Valley League opponents by a final score of 2-0. On Thursday, the boys varsity soccer team was upset by the Sylmar Spartans, the defending Division II city champions, by a final score of 2-1. The ECR goal was scored by Giovanni Lobo late in the first half. On Friday, the boys varsity basketball team was defeated in a consolation game for the Open Division by rival Taft. On Saturday, the girls varsity basketball team faced off with arch rival and top-seeded Granada Hills in the semifinals of the Open Division. ECR defeated the Highlanders by a final score of 43-38. The player of the game was Kiana Hamilton Fisher, who had 17 points for the Conquistadors, including a late three-pointer that propelled the Conquistadors to the victory. Her performance on Saturday also helps her earn this week's Performance of the Week. So congratulations to Kiana Hamilton Fisher. This week, the girls varsity soccer team will face off with Bell High School on Tuesday in the semifinals. The winner of that will advance to the City Section Championship game on Saturday at LA Valley College. The girls varsity basketball team has advanced to the Open Division Championship. That is also on Saturday at Cal State Dominguez Hills as they'll face off with the Palisades Dolphins. Assuming that the girls varsity soccer team wins on Tuesday and will advance to the LA City Championship game, we will have two separate ECR Live broadcasts, one at California State University Dominguez Hills for the girls basketball team against Palisades, and one at LA Valley College against the ECR opponent in the City Championship game, assuming they win on Tuesday. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at ECR_Live for news and updates about when and where our next broadcast will be. For El Camino Reality, I'm Josh Schaefer.
From all of us on the crew of El Camino Reality, stay sharp, Conquistadors.
Don't forget to tell your friends to check us out on YouTube or at ecrjournalism.com.
Following the credits is some footage from Relay for Life's Paint the Campus Purple.